toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bulls will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Hands it off. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Brings up second down.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Finding an escape route. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got him this time. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Bulls offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got enough for the first. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quarterback on the keeper, and this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Nimrod. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change, it's first down at the 27.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
Direct snap. It's Singleton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down.
Oh, it's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes a man miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive.
Touchdown Bulls! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
We finally get some points on the board. The defense has been dominating the day. Unbelievable job. 3 quarters of shutout football. Now finally some points on the board. Let's see where this goes now once you've created some momentum.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Final update, guys, in the battle between Sparty and Michigan and the fight over Paul Bunyan's trophy. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
USF.
And they'll take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.